Daniel Jones of the Giants. The Duke rookie went 5 for 5 for 67 yards in his only series against the Jets last night, capped by a touchdown pass to Benny Fowler. Meanwhile, Eli Manning went 3 and out in his only series, and when asked about a possible quarterback controversy after the game, head coach Pat Shermer told everyone to, quote, slow your roll. Shannon, how impressive was Daniel Jones?
Again, they kept it very, very simple. Quick throws. You know you're going to get basically 2 coverages. You're getting single high or you're getting cover 2. That's it. And I would be concerned if a quarterback did struggle when he's going against basic coverage. And that was the thing that got coaches upset. It's like, son, it's not going to get any easier than this. It only gets more difficult. Now you're going to start seeing the coverages where they get exotic. Maybe you see the brackets. Maybe you see the lock, the combo coverages. You're not going to get any of that in the first preseason game, Skip, because you're playing a lot of guys that's probably not going to make your final roster. So you want to keep it as basic as possible. I thought they did a great job in both situations with Kyler and Daniel Jones. The ball got out quick, but you're throwing against single coverage. You're throwing against cover 2. So it's those are very, very simple reads. 1, 2, 3, okay, ball's coming out. And that's what you did. Nobody stood back there and patted the football. So I don't want to get like, oh, my God, did you see Daniel Jones? And I think why people are like loving Daniel Jones so much because everybody was so outspoken that the Giants took him with the 6th pick overall when everybody thought he could possibly be there at the 17th pick. And so now he looks somewhat decent. Everybody's like, yeah, everybody gonna be eating crow. Oh, slow down. Y'all know how these things work. NFL has a way of humbling. Even the greatest college quarterback that comes into the NFL, Skip, struggles at some point in time. They did a great job of getting the ball out of his hands. He did a great job. Maybe he would have played more, Skip, had it not been for the weather delay. But I thought he did a good job, like Kyler, getting the ball out of his hands and moving forward. But I'm not putting hope like, oh, my, okay, there it is. That's him. He gonna be the next. He about to take over New York. Stop it.
So I'm with you to the point that I'm not going to be a hypocrite because as impressed as I was with Kyler Murray, just eye testing the young rookie first splash.
Right.
I was even more impressed with Daniel Jones. I'm not a fan. I told you I wasn't a fan before the draft. I didn't watch a lot of Duke football, but I watched enough that I would have not even been surprised if he was a 5th round pick.
Right.
And he went near the top of the draft
He did.
in a shock. So would I trust what I saw last night? I would not. Would I take it to the long-term bank? I definitely would not. But given the pressure on that kid, because it is a world of Big Apple pressure, I was highly impressed with how he operated. Albeit against a Jets defense that had about half of its starters on the field. A Greg Williams defense that was strictly vanilla. And you know what Greg Williams can do to rookie quarterbacks.
Greg Williams is a heat-you-up guy.
He will. He will heat you up and eat you up. And it was just fortunate for Daniel Jones that he happened to be in the right place at the right time with all Giants starters around him. I know their receiving corps is beat up.
Now, if he had done, Skip, if this had been game 3, and he had done this, when everybody's going to be, you're going to have your best offense, they're going to have their best defense, they're going to get exotic, because game 3, Skip, is all about preparation for week 1.
So, bizarrely, the Giants started Eli for one bad series that came and went, 3 and out.
Oh, kind of like it ended last year.
Yeah. And I realize Giants fans are starving for a young, live-armed quarterback who will renew some hope in Manhattan and surrounding area in New Jersey. But the point is that they started Eli just to remind everybody he's still our starting quarterback.
Correct.
And even at 38, we're going to go forward with Eli, not to put too much pressure on Daniel Jones. So they bring in Daniel Jones for this 2nd series of the game just to keep the pecking order. But then, of course, Shermer could not, he couldn't contain himself after the game because, as he did say, slow your roll on this, but he said, he looked pretty good, didn't he? We sort of knew that when we picked him. Well, that's kind of an arrogant thing to say. Oh, you sort of knew it.
Okay, I want that, Shermer. Now, I want that same energy. When you put play his butt and he throw 3 picks, I want you to have that same energy. I want you to say that. But we knew that when we picked him. Skip, if you watch his throw, watch what he does. Speed out to Benny Fowler at the bottom. Everything's coming out quick. Even the touchdown to Benny Fowler is covered 2. The corner doesn't sink enough. The safety is slow getting over the top. He made a great throw. Skip,
he did.
But
that was a 3rd down.
Yes, but you look, does it get any basic than single high and cover 2. Those are the first two. Those are the first 2 defenses they put in.
Okay. Is it possible some of those Jets might not even make the roster?
Yes, absolutely.
Very possible. So in the end, I was very impressed because the kid, it seems like a really good kid who's handling himself very well. And he handled the spotlight very well last night. What would have happened if there had been no rain delay? Would slowly but surely have the Jets started switching up some coverage to confuse him a little bit? Maybe.
Probably not. That's especially Skip. The first game, I'm as basic as I possibly can. I'm as vanilla can be. I'm not, because Skip, I'm not overly concerned about that. I'm playing too many guys. Basically, you got 80 guys on the roster, and for the most part, every single guy is going to get an opportunity to play. And so I can't get all into that. Okay, oh, he's looking too good. Let me go heat him up. No. Let me go roll some coverages. Let me.
I don't know. Greg Williams he's just so, he's got that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
After a while, he might have just said, okay, watch this.
Nah, he's not going to hit. But when you look, if you follow the NFL, you know what Greg Williams. Greg Williams blitzed Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl on 3rd down. That's what he did. And he tricked him.
Yep.
And he got a pick 6.
He got a pick 6 out of it.
So I know what he'll do to a rookie quarterback if this was a meaningful game. Check back with him in game. I tell you what, follow the Giants follow the Jets in game 3 and watch the different defense schematically compared to game 1, and you'll see what Greg Williams is about.
Greg Williams also once put it on Brett Favre.
Oh yeah.
There's some bounties involved, but it was the worst beating that Brett Favre ever took in a football game.
Yes.
So we'll see.
We'll see. It was a start for Jones. Giants face the Bears next Friday, so perhaps we'll get a little more preview. But either way, it's a good start for these rookies.
It was a great start, but man,
a small start.
I mean, the way the Giants color team was talking, I was like, oh my goodness. Boy, they done stumbled on Peyton Manning.
Either way, we got to move on from the rookie quarterbacks to the veteran. Would Robert Kraft really trade Tom Brady? Is that possible? We'll discuss next. Don't forget, you can check us out every day on the Fox Sports channel on SiriusXM. We'll be right back.
And I won't back down.